Hey my friends, welcome into my office. I am back. I do finally have my magnetic lashes. I am very excited to show them to you. I've actually tried them and they were not nearly as difficult as I thought they were going to be. Not nearly as difficult as the type that I had tried before about a year ago. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to do a little tutorial. I've already done this eye and this is with my regular 4D, so I can show you the comparison. And I'm going to show you how easy these are to put on, and a little trick about the liquid eyeliner, the magnetic eyeliner that you can purchase to use with the lashes if you choose to. Now the lashes also come, let me show you the little, and these are the inspiring. These are the ones that are a little bit more of a cat eye. I have ordered the other style. They're called encouraging. They're a little rounder and I would say a little more natural looking. These are a little more dramatic looking. But if you notice down here along the bottom, these are anchors. These are magnetic also. And what you can do is put the lash above your upper lid. And then what you do is take the anchor and you're going to place it under your lash line right here so that they sandwich together, and you can use the anchors to hold the strip of lashes on there rather than the magnetic liner if you choose to do that. I think the liner's a little bit easier and I don't like the idea of something sandwiched with magnets on my eyeball. So I'm gonna do the liner. I have not tried the anchors. I know some gals prefer that and I know some gals have tried it and they like it. I just don't think I can do it. I do recommend getting the applicator. Kind of looks like a big old pair of tweezers, but they're curved at the end. I could not do this with my fingers, and that might have been the issue I was having before because I was just trying to use my fingers to put it on and I just couldn't do it. So I do recommend the applicator. All right, so here we go. By the way, this does come with a little comb on the other end, which I think is pretty nifty. If you don't happen to have a brush that will separate your lashes, you can use this. I am going to start out by putting on a coat of the Twisted Epic on my natural lashes. Now the reason I'm doing this, you don't have to do this. The reason I'm doing it is because my natural lashes are very light colored, being an auburn, and my eyebrows are more auburn. My lashes are very light colored compared to the strip of false magnetic lashes. If you notice, those are very, very black. And my lashes are not that color. And I thought before when I tried it, it looked kind of noticeable. And so I've read a lot of Younique gals have said they have tried using a coat of this underneath. It does not hurt anything, but it makes their own lashes blend in a little bit better. I can't talk today with the false lashes. So I'm going to put on a coat of this. And while I'm doing that, I will talk about, if you notice the blisters on my upper lip, you are not seeing things. I went to the dermatologist yesterday for my yearly checkup, was not expecting anything major because I didn't have any spots I had noticed. But immediately he found this big patch above my upper lip between my nose and lip. And last night it was the blister was about the size of a quarter. I mean, it was huge. It's separated now into like 3 separate smaller blisters, kind of, sort of. But it's where he had to take off a precancerous bunch of skin, for lack of a better word. I don't know what you call it. But there was a spot there. I just thought it was dry skin. It was kind of a little dry skin patch. That's what I would have called it. He called it something else and said it was precancerous and it needed to be treated. So he freezes it to begin with to see if that's the path of least resistance. So he freezes any spots that he finds first. I call it the sand blaster because it doesn't feel cold to me. It feels like you are blasting sand on my skin. And the face is the worst because your skin is the thinnest and it does tend to blister the worst. I've had it done on my arms and it hurts, but it's not that bad. This hurts really, really bad. I've been taking Tylenol because it just burns. And I mean, it's blistered just like a burn. So it really, really hurts. So yeah, I got the sandblaster yesterday right there. So, but I did put on a little bit of lip butter, just real carefully to stay away from that spot. All right, here we go. So I've put on the Epic. Now I'm going to take the magnetic liner And the directions come with it. By the way, let me show you the directions. Here they are. It comes with the directions in this nice little card. It tells you all about how to apply, how to remove, kind of a little housekeeping tips on how to take care of them in case you do need to like clean them off. So it has all the directions right here. Now, I always say, you know, those directions, you can follow them to the T. I always find somehow I always need a little workaround. So I'm going to get all the excess off of this brush because I find that too much is hard to deal with. They recommend you start at the inner corner and go all the way to the outer corner. That never works for me when we're talking liquid liner. So I am actually going to start in the middle right here and staying as close to my lash line as I possibly can. I'm going to dot to the outer corner right there. And I like to, then I'm going to go to the inner corner. I like to dot like little dashes and then just connect the dashes. I find that that works better for me than trying to make a solid line. And let me take, I've got a little bit too much right here. Let me take a sponge, a brush, and get that off. All right, now I'm going to give that just a little bit of time to dry. You don't want to stick the lashes on while that liner is still wet, or it just comes off on your lashes and then that will still be on there and you'll have to eventually like clean it off. So I'm going to give it just a little bit of time and then I'll show you how I'm going to apply them. And then we'll do a little comparison so you can see side by side what the 4D looks like compared to the strip of false lashes. So I'm going to give that just a minute to dry. And as a liner, it doesn't look bad at all. By the way, if you're hearing all the noises behind me, I apologize. Not only do I have 2 of my beagles in the house, 2 out of 5, I also have a golden retriever that belongs to my son, and I think all 3 of the cats are in the house right now. So they're playing, they're chasing. The golden retriever is just a puppy. He's only 9 months old, so he loves to chase and play, especially with the youngest kitten and with one of the beagles. So that's what you're hearing. I apologize. All right, now I think I'm ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the applicator and I'm just going to, this is magnetic, the little case is. So I'm just going to reach down and grab this and pull it off of the case. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to start at the inner corner and I'm going to just lay this along there. And I will tell you, I had to trim my lashes just a little bit. I'm trying to get this without getting the magnet portion. There we go. I had to trim mine just a little bit. So if they seem just a little bit too long, don't be afraid to trim them because there we go. They were a little bit too long for my eye. And you want them to be really comfortable. You don't want to feel that you're wearing them. Okay, there we go. So I was feeling it along my inner corner of my eye right here. In fact, I still am just a little bit. So I'll probably trim just a little bit more off of that inner corner because I don't want to be able to feel that. The rest of it's very comfortable. So there you go. There is the comparison. This is the false lash. You saw how easy that was for me to get it on with the applicator. It basically just sticks right to that liner. This is the 4D. Now, is this something I'm going to use daily? No, definitely not. Is it something I'll use for special occasions though? Probably. I can see myself using this for weddings, for big events, you know, something special I'm going to where I'm dressing up a little more than normal. I can see myself using this. Because it is easy and it's very comfortable. You could wear this for hours and it's not going to bother you or anything. So I see myself using it just for special occasions. You do get 60 wears out of one pair. So 60 wears is going to last me a good long time. The liner will also last you that long. So, you know, I'm going to get a lot of use out of this. It's going to last me probably a year. I don't go to that many special events. So it'll last a good long time. The lashes are 35. The liner is 36. That's very comparable to what I'm finding out there with the high-end magnetic lashes, not the cheap drugstore ones, not the cheap adhesive ones, even the cheaper magnet ones. A lot of the cheaper ones have 5 magnets, 1 right in the center and then 2 on the inner corner, 2 on the outer corner. This has 10, and they're very teeny tiny. So you really don't see them like you do with the bigger magnets. I think that's what makes them stick really well. It's 35 for the lashes, 36 for the liner. The applicator, I want to say, was $14. And like I said, it does have this little comb that you can use to, grab my mirror here, that you can use to comb these out if you find that they need that. So there you go. So those 3, now they are part of 2 different bundles for this month. If you look at the August specials, there is a bundle that comes with the liner, the lashes, the applicator, and the cleansing cloths that you can use to remove. There is a bundle that does not include the magnetic lashes. It's a mascara bundle. You get the lash primer, you get your choice of mascara, you get a liner, you get the cleansing cloths, and I believe you get the new curler, the new and improved. This is an old torture device, but they have a brand new nicely designed curler that comes in that bundle. And then the biggest bundle of all comes with the magnetic lashes, the magnetic liner, the applicator, another regular eyeliner, your choice of mascara, the cleansing cloths, and the curler. So there's some great deals out there. So be sure and check my page if you're interested in those. Now let me show you for removal. This is pretty easy. You're basically just going to grab a hold of those lashes and peel them right off. And it does not hurt at all. And then what I'm gonna do is just put those right back in the case. And like I said, the case is magnetic, so I know this is hard for you to see what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna put those right back in the case to store for next time. So there you go. That's it, my friends. That's how easy it is to put them on and off. Now you can really tell the difference. But you can see it was very comparable, I think, to the 4D. So for a daily look, I'm probably just going to stick with the 4D. But for special occasions, yeah, I might go for that magnetic lash. So if you have any questions, as usual, feel free to get a hold of me. Pop your questions down below in the comments, and I will be glad to help you. If you'd like a one-on-one tutorial, and you want to buy the lashes and have some lessons, I'll be glad to do that too. All right, thanks for joining me, friends. Bye-bye.